Welcome to the first of my weekly video shows. I'm going to be talking about money, wealth, or any specific type of topic that just seems to be taking my interest this week. I'll keep them pretty short because there's nothing worse than a talking head that just craps on for way too long. This week I want to talk about robo-advice. Now, if you're a consumer, chances are you've never heard of robo-advice before. But if you're a financial planner or you work in wealth management, then absolutely you should have. Now, robo-advice, I think, is a reasonably new term, but it is something that has been around for some time. And if you think about it in simple terms, default investment options in super funds are a form of robo-advice. Breaking it down based on a particular age category, you put in a specific type of investment risk profile. Now, that's pretty basic, and they are starting to become more and more sophisticated, where newer styles of robo-advice will be taking into account things like your income levels, your net wealth, or they might start to incorporate a risk profile questionnaire to start to give you an investment mix that in some cases may remove the position of an advisor for a client. Now, I think in Australia we're certainly lagging behind what's happening in the US market in this space. There's a range of different IT businesses over there, startups that have moved into getting in front of clients, building an online presence, and really starting to have an impact, particularly in younger age groups or people who are prepared to move in first mover style categories. And if you think about what happened with internet banking as an example, it was very much in its early days only slow to start coming on board. Today, most people don't think twice about internet banking. And I think with robo-advice, we'll start to see something similar as it starts to become smarter. Now, should advisors in Australia be worried about this? Well, if your offering is basic around putting together some simple investments, buying a few shares, and you've really set yourself up as a quasi-investment advisor, and sort of wrap that up in a few fancy reports, yes, you should be worried, because robo-advice is going to be able to come and do this in a much more efficient, smarter, and importantly, a cheaper way. Now, if you're interested in learning a little bit more about this topic, have a look in the comment section. A guy named Kitces in the US has been writing about this for a few years, so I'll link to an article of his where you can find out some more information. Or Tim and Claire from Quantum Financial in Australia have just written a really detailed report on robo-advice as well. So I'll link to their article too. If there's anything that you're interested in hearing about, get in touch. But until then, I'll talk to you later.